Standard 9. Today we are going to discuss topic Halophyta from chapter 3rd, Diversity. Halophyta. These are the least developed plants of plant kingdom. So students, Halophyta are the least developed plants of the plant kingdom. Friends, we can say that Halophyta was the first plant which originated on planet Earth. Friends, the most important example of Halophyta is algae. Students, halo here represents haloid body. Students, when we say haloid body, then it means that the plant is not distinguished into proper root, stem and leaf. So students, Halophyta belong to those group of plants which completely lack root, stems and leaf. So students, if you concentrate on this picture, then you will be able to notice that in this picture there is no root, no stem and no leaf. Students, this is the diagram of Chlamydomonas. So in this Chlamydomonas, you can easily notice that there is no root, no stem and no leaf. So students, such kind of plants are categorized as Halophyta, and the best example of it is algae. There is presence of haloid body. Photosynthetic pigments even remain present in Halophyta. So students, as we have studied that there is presence of haloid body in the Halophyta which lacks roots, stems and leaf. Students, there is presence of photosynthetic pigment in the Halophyta. So students, photosynthetic pigments are generally different types of chlorophyll. Students, we know that chlorophyll is required for the plants to synthesize their own food, because photosynthesis takes place due to the presence of chlorophyll present in the leaves of the plant. So students, in the algae even photosynthetic pigment, that is the chlorophyll, remains present. Students, here you can notice the cell wall the cytoplasmic threads, which are actually the chloroplasts. You can notice here students, it is the chloroplast which is arranged like ribbons. Students, chloroplast is the exact place where process of photosynthesis takes place. They are aquatic Some of the types of algae are brown algae, green algae and red algae. So students, there are three different types of algae which you can notice here in this picture. Students, there are many more different types of algae, but mainly we find green algae, brown algae and red algae. So students, you can easily notice from this picture that the red algae is present quite deep inside the oceans or the water sources, and superficially green and brown algae both can be present. Chlorophyce, the green algae. Students, chlorophyce are the green algae. Students, here you can notice in this picture chlorophyce, which is a type of algae and which remains quite deep inside the oceans. Students, you can notice here also the point here which is written least common. So students, chlorophyce is the most less abundant algae which remains present in the water sources. Students, they appear green due to the presence of chlorophyll. So students, that point also you can find here if you concentrate on this picture, that they are brightly green due to the presence of chlorophyll present in them. Rhodophyce, they are red algae. There is presence of chlorophyll D in it. So students, rhodophyce is the another type of algae which remains present in the water sources. Students, they appear red in color. There is also presence of specific chlorophyll which is chlorophyll D. So students, if you notice this picture, then you will be able to concentrate on the color of the algae which is appearing red. Students, they are generally unicellular and sometimes they have very complex filamentous aggregations. Now students, besides chlorophyll D, there is also presence of chlorophyll C, which you can see here. Phycomycin, they are brown algae. There is presence of chlorophyll C in it. So students, Phycomycin is the another type of algae which is commonly found in the water sources, and they are called as brown algae. So there is presence of a specific chlorophyll in Phycomycin, that is brown algae, and that is chlorophyll C. Students, Phycomycin are also called as seaweeds, which you can notice here, and a specific type of pigment remains present in the Phycomycin, which we call it as fucoxanthin. Since Phycomycin acts as a source of iodine and algin, which is used in ice creams. Friends, now let's discuss an important question. What are different types of algae? The most commonly found algae are Chlorophyceae, Rhodophyceae and Phycophyceae. Thank you, students.